Hi, and welcome back to Yoga Therapy with Ashley, where yoga meets psychotherapy for mind-body healing. Today's practice is focused on the hips, one of the body's deepest emotional storehouses. When life feels overwhelming, the hips often tighten to help us feel safe and held. But over time, that holding can turn into heaviness, physically and emotionally. In this session, we'll move slowly and intentionally, softening the hips, releasing tension, inviting breath into deeper spaces, and allowing the body to let go of what it no longer needs to carry. No forcing, no striving, just gentle awareness, breath, and presence, so you can feel more grounded, open, and free. So grab your mat, block, and blanket, and let's begin. Let's meet in Z pose. Right shin in line with the top of the mat, right hand off to the side. Turn that left leg out, and then left elbow into the left hip. Inhale, reaching across. Exhale, bring it back. Inhaling through the nose. And exhale, bring it back. Good. Inhaling. And exhale. Inhale, reach. Exhale it back. And one more. And exhale. Good. Place the left hand to left hip. Inhale, lift the hip. Exhale, bring it back. Inhale, lift. Exhale it back. Inhaling and exhaling. Good. And inhale. Exhaling. And one more. And exhale, release. Okay. Now place the right hand on the left shoulder. You're going to inhale and you're going to rotate the whole torso with the head towards the back. Left hand can come off to the side here. So you're going to inhale and look behind you. Exhale, come back to center. And then inhale, go to the other side. Exhale, back to center. Inhaling and exhaling. And inhale and exhale. And inhale, release to center, opposite way. Let's do a couple more. Good, last side. And exhale. Now, keeping the right hand on the left shoulder, you're not going to move the neck this time. So we're just going to rotate the chest. Inhaling, exhale, center. Inhaling, opposite way. Exhale, center. Inhale, and exhale. And here you can really feel the belly pumping. So inhale, navel away from the spine. Exhale, pull the navel in to midline. Inhale, opposite way. Exhale. Now let's take both hands and framing that right leg, you're going to go into dolphin dives. So you're going to exhale, tuck the chin. Inhale, leading up with the crown of the head. Exhaling, diving down. Inhaling up. And exhaling. Inhale. And try to lead up with the crown, not with your chin up towards the sky. And then exhaling. And inhale, good. And exhale. And last one. Great. Now let's walk the hands out and just release down to the elbows. Or if you want to come fully down to the mat, you can do that as well. And we're just going to fold over the front leg. And just taking deep breaths in and out the nose and feel the belly inflating as you inhale. And then just feeling the entire torso release as you exhale. Good. 2 more deep breaths. Great. And then just walk yourself back up. And let's switch sides. So switching the legs, readjusting, and then bring the left hand off to the side. Right elbow into right hip. Inhale, stretching across. Exhale, bring it back. And inhaling. And exhaling. Inhale. Exhale, release. Good. Few more. And exhale. Good. Placing that right hand to the right hip. And we'll lift the hip as we inhale, twist. Exhale, bring it back. Inhale, twist. Exhale it back. Try to breathe in and out of your nose as best you can. Nice and slow. Combining the breath with the movement and finding your own rhythm. If you find yourself moving a little too fast, try and take a pause at the top of the inhale. And then exhale, take a pause at the bottom of the exhale. Good, and last one. And exhale, release. Now let's place our right hand off to the side and then left hand on the right shoulder. We're going to inhale and rotate the entire torso towards the back. Exhale to center. Inhale the opposite way. Exhale to center. Inhaling, looking behind you. Exhale to center. Inhaling the opposite way. Good. Inhale, twist. Exhale, center. Couple more. Now let's make the last few count. Inhale, twisting, look behind you. And exhale, back to center. Great. Keeping the hands where they are, we're just going to inhale, twist the shoulders back, continue to look forward. Exhale, center. Inhale the opposite way. And exhale, center. Inhaling, twist. Exhale, center. Inhale, twist. Exhale. Feel the belly moving as you inhale. Exhale, navel in towards the spine. Inhaling. And exhaling. Good. Inhaling. And exhaling. And last one. Final side. Inhaling. And exhale, center. Let's place both of our hands, framing the left knee. And then dolphin dive as you exhale down. Inhale, lead up with the crown of the head. And exhale, dive. Inhaling up. And exhaling. Inhale. Good. Exhaling, diving down. Inhaling up. Exhaling. And inhaling. Good. And last one. And start to walk the hands out, folding over the leg, one hand over the other, and rest just the forehead down. And inhaling in and out the belly. Exhale, melting. 2 more deep breaths. Good. And then slowly walk your hands up. Let's transition onto our backs for supine crescent moon. So coming down onto the mat, you can move your hips all the way over to one side of the mat and then bring the legs over towards the left side. Arms are behind you, and also move the arms over towards the left. Feel this long line of energy in the right side body. So we're just pausing here. Try to keep both hips on the mat and both shoulders. Breathing deeply into the right side body. If you start to go numb or if your muscles start shaking, then you probably have gone a little too far. This is more of a restorative stretch. Inhaling deeply into the belly. Exhale, releasing through the nose. Good. Oh, it feels so nice. All right, let's transition to the other side. So moving the hips to the opposite side of the mat, feet over towards the right, and then arms over towards the right as well, forming that C curve. Inhaling deeply through the nose, exhaling through the nose. Great. Okay, let's grab that block now. And we'll just have it on the lowest level at the top of the mat. We'll rest one cheek down. It doesn't matter what side you start on. And you're just going to be laying completely on your side straight. You can have the bottom arm out to the side. Actually, you want the shoulder to be a little bit out to support you. And bring that top leg out straight in front of you. And then top hand is going to just press that hip a little bit forward so you can kind of feel like you're not completely square anymore. Bring that top arm up towards the sky. Now from here, you're not going to just bring the arm back, okay? We're going to bend the elbow back into space, and you're going to feel that pectoral muscle open up. And from there, start the twist actually from your bottom of your rib cage. So you're going to start to twist open, and you can start to kind of look up towards the sky here. And I want you to be focusing on the bottom of your rib cage, focusing on the twist right there. And deep breaths in and out the nose. Good. And use the breath to help stretch you from the inside. Inhale and expanding. Exhale, relaxing. Inhaling. And exhaling. Good. So this is a really nice pose to be able to do for a few minutes on each side. Let's take a couple more breaths here. Great. And you can slowly just bring the arm back and then begin to bend the knees. You can switch over through your back and switch sides. Okay, so lining up the body, hips are stacked, bottom shoulder is out a tiny bit, top leg is going to move forward, press that top hip forward, reach the top arm up, and then just bend the elbow back behind you. Good. And start to feel opening, looking up towards the sky, and start to feel the twist coming from the base of the rib cage. Inhaling, expanding the chest and belly, and exhale, releasing. Deep breaths. Good. Inhaling and exhaling. Great. And just slowly release. And let's move the block out to the side and let's grab a blanket for Shavasana. So, getting nice and comfy. If you have a pillow underneath your knees, you can also use that or under your head. And your feet are going to come out nice and wide. And tuck yourself in, arms in or out, however you're feeling today. And settling into the mat. Feel the points where your body touches the earth, the back of the head, the shoulder blades, the arms and hands, the hips, backs of the thighs, calves, and the heels. Each point becomes heavier, as if the ground is rising up to hold you completely. There is nothing to do, nowhere to go. You are fully supported. With every exhale, invite a deeper sense of release. Let the muscles of your face soften, the space between the eyebrows, the jaw, the tongue. Let your shoulders melt away from the ears. Feel the belly rise and fall effortlessly with the breath. The breath flows like a gentle tide, steady, natural, unforced. Begin to sense the spaciousness inside the body, as if each cell is resting, breathing, expanding with ease. Allow the body to rest in perfect balance between earth and sky, stillness and breath. Thoughts may drift in and out. Simply notice them, like clouds passing across a wide open sky. Beneath the thoughts, there is stillness, a quiet presence that holds you. Rest there. Let yourself be breathed by life itself. Begin to deepen your breath. Invite gentle movements back into the fingers and toes. And when you're ready, draw the knees in towards the chest and roll gently onto one side. Pausing there. And gently pressing yourself up to seated and keeping the eyes closed or gaze down, keeping all of your awareness inward. Meeting with hands in prayer in front of the heart with grace and gratitude. Namaste. Notice the spaciousness in your hips, the steadiness in your breath, and the quiet in your mind. When the hips release, the nervous system softens, and emotion that's been stored deep within finally has permission to move. You don't need to fix anything. Just return to this space whenever your body feels tight or your heart feels heavy. Thank you for practicing with me today. If this practice supported you, consider subscribing for weekly videos that blend yoga and psychotherapy for mind-body healing. New videos drop every Friday. I'll see you next time.